That's what they're there for. Nice, fools.
This will be the first game in years that I've done here that we are not delayed for any reason. Yeah, I'm the one who usually gets the storm.
We missed that one this year. We had a bench game that was delayed like an hour and a half.
I heard it. My buddy was on the game. So I'm only going there once this year.
If it wasn't for the fact that he was
all right, Maddie goal, 4 and 5, Ashton, Luhu. 2 and 3, JC and Nug. 6 and 8, Abby and Tori. 10, Grande. 7 and 11, Alex Ducky. And 9, Thunder. Right? Just like that commercial.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, but after.
There's no way.
What would you do if I just I wouldn't be surprised if I do it myself. Hurry up.
Once again, Greenville University, Greenville High School is Local Rookies, backstage. Greenville University, third to last. Ace the difference.
They're cracked.
And now it's going to start on us. First, the winning pair.
All right, be on the line. Here we go.
At defense, number 2, Catherine Youth. At forward, number 5, Denise Curry. At defense, number 7, Madison Moore. At forward, number 10, Leslie Mendoza. At defense, number 11, Alana Morella. In goal, number 13, Shanna Dupantis. At defense, number 15, Laura Rigor. At defense, number 16, Leah Burnside. At defense, number 17, Sophia Manoli. At midfield, number 23, Gina Pasio. And at forward, number 24, Hannah Pilstorm. And then coach of the Bears, Mr. Luis Cortel. And Corey Bryan. And now let's get the starting lineups. Your Greenville Crusaders. At forward, freshman from Greenville, South Carolina. Number 2, Casey Ward. At midfield, the sophomore from Huntington, Maryland. Number 3, Ariana Perry. At forward, a freshman from Beaufort, South Carolina. Number 5, Haley Hernandez. At midfield, the senior from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Number 6, Alex Aguilera. At defense, some freshman from Greenville, South Carolina. Number 7, Abby Robinson. At forward, the senior from Greenville, West Virginia. Number 11, Lauren Granite. At defense, a junior from Greenville, South Carolina. Number 14, Ashton Robinson. At defense, a sophomore from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Number 16, Michaela Lee. At defense, a freshman from Greenville, South Carolina. Number 18, Madison Kelly. At defense, a senior from Beaufort, South Carolina. Number 19, Corey Owen. And in goal, a senior, all the way from Kenny, Texas. Number 33, Madeline Shorer. And coach of the Crusaders this work here is Mr. Andy Robinson. He's assistant by Roger Robinson. Keeper coach, 88. And assistant Andrew Pollock and Lucy Jeffs. And at this time, we ask you please rise and observe a moment of silence for the city of Las Vegas and the victims of the tragedy Sunday night. Our most gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for the time that you have given us here on this earth, Father. Lord, right now we ask that we lift up the victims of those shootings in Las Vegas, Father. Lord, we pray that you would be with their families, God, that you would comfort them, and that you would continue to be with them and walk with them every step of the way. Lord, right now we pray and we ask that you would take care of these girls on the field tonight, Father. That you would keep them safe from injury, and that you would continue to walk beside them to keep them safe. Father, we know that every day is a gift from you, Father, and that we are here to serve you in everything we do. In your son's name we pray. Amen. Now, we remain standing as we honor America for playing our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Pepsi Stadium, home of the North Greenville University Crusaders, for tonight's matchup between the Shaw Bears from Raleigh, North Carolina, and your North Greenville University Crusaders. I am Gray Sutherland, along with Alan Ellis tonight. First year of competition for the squad from Raleigh. Shaw bringing in a 2-7 record overall, currently independent, so looking for a home right there in the conference category. They've managed to post up those 2 wins in the win column for their first season. North Greenville 4-3-3, 3-1-1 in conference. Did you understand a word of that?
Some of it, I guess.
Some of it? Okay, I guess some is better than none. So anyway, take a quick look at the schedules before we load up here, ready for women's soccer action. North Greenville getting a conference win last time out, September 30th against Erskine, a 2-0 victory there. And Shaw, last time out for them, they were at Mount Olive, so just up the road. In Mount Olive, North Carolina, they had a 3-0 loss. A quick look at both schedules for the teams. Back in goal for North Greenville, of course, you have number 33, Madeline Schober, back there, the senior from McKinney, Texas. And waiting for North Greenville to break up the huddle. As it looks like North Greenville will get us underway. Number 5 heading to the midfield stripe. Haley Hernandez looking to get us underway. Cheyenne Duplantis will be in goal tonight for the Bears. Referee says begin, and we are underway, and North Greenville trying to bring an attack quick down the right side.
And North Greenville started with 8 on the line to begin the game.
And aggressive front shown right away by North Greenville. Unfortunately, that pass too far in front of its intended target. It goes right to Duplantis, who will get rid of it. Good challenge at midfield by the Crusaders. Number 6, Alice Pagliaro out there. On the back line now, Ashton Robinson for North Greenville. Number 16, Michaela Gleed. Number 18, Madison Kelly. Moving up to the midfield, you've got number 7, Abby Robinson. Number 19, Tori Owens. Number 7, Abby Robinson. And up front for North Greenville tonight, number 3, Ariana Perry. Number 5, Haley Hernandez up there.
Go, go, go!
As well as number 11, Lauren Previtt. See what Shaw can do here on an attack. Ball out of bounds. It will go back to the Bears. At number 15, Lauren Regador.
Guys, keep up the intensity. Yeah, I see. Abby 5, Ari 11.
Drop.
Bears continuing to work it down the near sideline. Looking here on this throw in. Over the head of number 24, Hannah Hellstrom. And it looks like Pellstrom, number 24, number 16, Melina Burnside, and number 10, Leslie Mendoza will be the front 3 for the Bears. Cut away there by number 18 for North Greenville, Madison Kelly, sending it back down the field. The Bears, though, able to corral it again. Now the attack put to a halt by Tori Owens. Looking for help, wanted to go to Robinson. Abby Robinson couldn't get it to her. Had to go backwards. Picked up Ashton Robinson. Trying to set up a through pass, no good. Owens still playing stout defense in midfield. Now the pass stolen away by the Bears. Number 24, Hannah Pellstrom, but numbers are not forward for her, and Schober will just boom that one down the field. Challenge lost by Ariana Perry. Now the Lady Crusaders pick it up. Abby Robinson, Pagliaro.
Get us up.
Pagliaro trying to turn the right side corner. Sends it into the box and skips wide. Out of bounds. Off the, well to the right of the post.
That's just a good challenge right there. Abby Robinson playing through, getting her defender off, getting it off to Pagliaro to even get the shot off to begin with. Furious attack by the Crusaders to start this first 3 minutes.
I believe we went over all the starting 11 on the field for North Greenville. The rest of the players on the field right now for Shaw. You got Duplantis back in goal. Number 2, Catherine Inhofe. Number 5, Denise Curry. Number 7, Madison Moore. We've mentioned Mendoza. Elena Navarrete, number 11. Number 15, mentioned Regidor. Burnside. Sophia Minoz. Zena Palacio. And Pellstrom.
Drop, look.
Good header by Michaela Gleed to stuff that attack. So nobody quite far enough forward for North Greenville. Hernandez the closest to it. And Hernandez calling it went out of bounds, and it looks like she'll be rewarded with that. Number 2, that's Inhofe juggling it on the sideline, loses it.
Just took a bad touch, bounced back on her. Nothing really she could do there.
Throw in for NGU on the favorable side of the field for them. And forced out of the box by Shaw. Now trying to get it back in. Nobody home on the right side though. Abby Robinson with it, trying to keep it away from Pellstrom. Robinson open in the middle of the field. Kicks it to the right side as Pagliaro there. Pagliaro looking for help, cut away by the Bears. Number 7, Madison Moore putting a stop to that one. Now the Lady Crusaders trying to start it again and won't be able to do it.
White, that's better. Good job, White. That's better. Good work.
Intended target there, trying to get it to Previtt. And it'll be another goal kick for Duplantis.
Keep it up.
Just a little intrigued by strategy here. Shaw electing not to goal kick, but rather have a player kick it from the goal.
North Greenville trying to get it turned back the other way. Abby Robinson battling hard. And possession will be pulled away from her. Lauren Rigador gets it for the Bears now. Ashton Robinson steals it right back. Robinson trying to pick up Owens. Here's Owens with it.
Yes, Corey. That's great
Owens
work,
now going over to number 3, Perry. And now North Greenville backing things up to reset. Shaw bringing some heat on it. Schober, line drive kick. Low and lands at the feet of Tori Owens. Now Owens looking for the through ball. No good. Intended for Hernandez. And here come the Bears again. Navarrete to Mendoza. Mendoza trying to work it down the left wing and trying to work it down the Pellstrom. And that's kicked out of bounds. Number 2, Jace Ward. For the Lady Crusaders, send it out. And now Shaw averaging about just under 10 shots a game at 9.8. Scoring just over 1 goal a game at 1.22 and allowing just under 3 at 2.78.
For a first-year program, not terrible numbers by any means.
No, it isn't, and it's just something that's going to have to develop over time. This team only had 4 home games listed on their schedule. 3 of them were canceled. So far, a couple of good attacks by North Greenville. Good defense there. Number 10, Mendoza on the challenge as she loses it out of bounds. So Lady Crusaders here with a throw in. So far, Shaw matching up pretty well as they've got
Michaela, look at that.
everywhere you see the gray and green out there for North Greenville. You've got a
Look at that.
almost Mississippi State maroon matching up.
The Shaw coming out not afraid to play hard against this Crusader defense and offense for that matter. Just honestly, it may come down to substitutions for this game. Shaw only brought 4 extra players to this match.
Yeah, the players you see on the field right now are probably going to be the ones that end it. Not much depth to work with on the benches for either team.
No.
Shaw now with a good attack down the right side. Mendoza with some space trying to get in front of Gleed. Can't fire the cross. Gleed with the challenge. Mendoza still with the ball. And now Gleed rips possession away.
Just give credit to Michaela Gleed right there. Just stared down the offense and waited for the pass.
Look at it.
Reset things back to Schober. North Greenville so far, they're averaging 11 shots per game, and actually 11.1. Scoring 1.1, just over 1 goal a game.
But that does come with a decent spread among these goal scorers.
Yeah, and that is very true. Carly Denneberg, number 15, she's got 2. Ashton Robinson, number 14, has 2. Owens, Pagliaro, Hernandez each have 2. Michaela Gleed has 1.
Hey, Tor.
Haley Hernandez has 1 as well.
Take care of the ball, White.
Just a host of Crusaders have had shots and have scored.
And now
It's not relying on one player as they had when Lindsey Tootin was here, scoring over 2/3 of the goals in a single season.
Shot fired there, but deflected. Number 11, that's Previtt, tries to put it up again, and the shot will go up, but no good.
That's impressive to get that shot off with her left foot. The shot with her right went right into the defender, bounced back to her other side. Still managed to get another one off.
Good effort certainly here. Just right at 10 minutes played, actually, and now possession trying to be pulled away. Pagliaro's got it. She's got Hernandez breaking to the right, Previtt over to the left. Previtt trying to keep it from going out of bounds, hangs on to it and slams it off the defender.
We'll get a corner kick out of that.
That was a toss-up play there, goes to the right side of the flag. Now a chance for North Greenville to put that first score up on the board.
Looks like Tori Owens is going to be the one to take this.
Here we go, White, finish
North
it.
Greenville stacking most everybody to the right side of the post. One in the middle, though, as Owens fires across the end. Good arc to it. Headed away by the Bears. And a good rebound shot there.
Nope.
The number 7, Abby Robinson, trying to get it back to Owens. Just Owens not able to get to it in time.
Lock him in. Lock him in.
So North Greenville with the first couple of shots of the game, also the first corner kick of the game. Shaw with the first foul posted up, though.
Good, keep giving.
Shaw now looking to see what they have to work with. A lot of green grass in the middle of the field. Pass cut away by number 18, Madison Kelly. Good footwork there, Perry to Kelly. Now over the right side, Pagliaro over there looking for the cross, fires it off a defender, gets it back though on the rebound. And it will go right to the Bears, number 11 waiting on that one, Navarrete. Bears now with a chance, running down the field to break something open here. No such luck though.
Find us.
Robinson, Abby Robinson gets to it. And now slings it to the right side, picked up over there. Fast break by Jace Ward over to Pagliaro. Pagliaro now looking for some help. Feeds it back. I believe that's Ward. And Ward out of bounds though, but off of Shaw. Throw in here for NGU, her to Hernandez. Hernandez picks it up. Now Hernandez needs help, fires a shot, bounced off a couple of defenders, and the Bears trying to go for the clear.
Here comes Gleed up to take that one.
Number 24, Pellstrom pulls it away from her and then has Abby Robinson rip it right back. Robinson loses it. Bears trying to secure it again. Denise Curry has it pulled away from her. North Greenville once again establishes possession.
Now take your space.
Abby Robinson, middle of the field.
There we go.
Over to Owens. Now Owens firing the long ball and no good. Right to the keeper, Duplantis, off target as well.
Up and angle in behind.
Before we get too far into this thing, coaching staffs for today's matchup. North Greenville has Andy Robinson at the helm on his staff. Andrew Olick, Lucy Jess, Katie Tate, and Rocky Pops Robinson. For the Bears, Lewis Cortell leading the way as both the men's and women's head soccer coach. We've also got on his staff Matt Brown, Josh Moffitt, and Thori Bryant. Mentioned they were out of the CIAA,
Abby, look at all this space.
Intercollegiate Athletic Association.
Hey, release into that space, let her pass it to you. Good stuff, keep it up. I love
Bears
it.
trying to stall the North Greenville attack. And look to do so here. Throw in coming up.
Try to get there you go.
North Greenville gets possession back. Robinson feeding it through. Owens
Yes, Abby.
trying to go to Abby Robinson. No luck there. Shaw having a hard time getting down the field. Those back four for North Greenville not letting him by. Ward looking down the field as Robinson. Robinson now trying to feed it through. Pagliaro cut away by Navarrete. Elena Navarrete. Pagliaro stuffed again from the right side.
Just want to give credit to Haley Hernandez right there. Faked like she was going to take it. Just let it pass right between both her and the defender's legs straight to an open attacker.
Shaw again trying to break free, but North Greenville has the numbers. And now they will press with Michaela Gleed. Defense again. Zena Palacio with the stop. Bears now with a chance here. Looking down the field, they have Mendoza on the run. Schober off her mark to field the ball.
Go at it.
Has it ripped away from her. North Greenville trying to counterattack. Still nothing.
Relax. Give her help. Good job.
And North Greenville out of bounds. Michaela Gleed stifling the attack. Mendoza being the dangerous threat. Just a win on the throw in. There we go. Out of bounds. Off the Bears. North Greenville ball.
Look at Lulu. Good. Now can we go back to the keep it, move it around.
North Greenville is starting to struggle a little bit in the back half. Now Gleed able to send it forward. Picks up Previtt. Now back to Kelly.
Yes, there we go.
Now Robinson. And Schober looking to go over to try and test the right side. Looks like it might have been a handball against North Greenville, so back to the Bears for a possession. Kick coming from the far side for Shaw. Number 2 lining up. Catherine Inhofe. Down the left wing. Player falls for the Bears, and that's going to allow North Greenville to get possession back. Abby Robinson pressured, loses the ball. Bears pick it up again. Now we'll try and curl it to the right side, pick up Mendoza. Gleed is there to cover, though. Oh, no, that's Kelly.
Good choice.
Now Kelly back to the keeper, Schober. Now Gleed has it. Pass down middle of the field, picks up Hernandez. Hernandez, Pagliaro, now Ward. Down the far sideline, Ward looking for some support. Picks up Perry. Perry trying to feed it over to the right side, pick up Pagliaro again, no such luck. It'll be a Crusader throw-in. And our first substitution, we got number 15, Carly Denneberg. Hernandez off the field for a breather, so Denneberg in. And now Previtt on the challenge, and that attack will be put to a halt. Number 15 on the defensive coverage, Laura Regidor. And the Crusaders not done yet, still in the attacking half, pressuring from the left side. Previtt fires a shot, and that will be an easy save for the keeper, Duplantis, but Previtt's starting to zero in on the shots. That's her third.
Previtt's really found an eye right down there near the box. Saw that lane forming before it ever happened.
The Crusaders out of bounds off of NGU. We'll go back to the Bears, see what the Bears can do.
For Gary.
Closing in on the halfway point of the first half, and now it will be a Lady Crusader throw in, NGU ball. Pressing down the right side, Pagliaro to it, off the Bears. She'll go for the throw in, take it quickly. Headed away by Palacio for the Bears out of bounds, and a NGU corner kick. Second corner of the game for North Greenville.
Laura, inside. All right, finish it.
Low cross coming in. Ball still loose in the box. Missed. Trailing out, and referee foul against North Greenville. I think that was Michaela Gleed there in the middle. Missed a header, had a shot at it a second time.
All right, I didn't know what he called.
The second foul against North Greenville, and once again Shaw lining up for not the goalie to take the goal kicks. Number 2, Catherine Inhoof back there. Duplantis just to her left. Goes right to Denneberg. North Greenville with 4 forward. Previtt.
Nice spin
move. Yeah, good spin move there. Nice little spin. A little swim crossover there. Fires the shot in and deflected away by Inhoof.
Halfway between the two.
Previtt with the throw in. Ball taking a hop off a defender, still loose. Now Gleed picks it up. Chips it up right side. Has help over there. Jace Ward looking to swing into it. And again, deflected out of bounds off of Shaw, and another corner kick. Madison Moore, good defensive coverage.
North Greenville's had a couple good chances off the second chance.
Slide JC over.
Off the 2 corners they have had so far. See if they can't pull it off this time.
Comes the shot, low, headed away by the Bears. Pellstrom
Stay with your mind.
right off her, and now here comes a shot back in. Previtt left side, and they'll go out of bounds, and a goal kick for the Bears.
Just a little too much on that.
Laura, stay with her until the ball's
23 minutes left to play in the first half. So far, still scoreless between North Greenville and Shaw. Non-conference action here at Pepsi Stadium. And now that cross goes right to Denneberg. This might be trouble, and Denneberg chips it up left side. No good. That's the second time in a row. Been a really short goal kick for Shaw, and second time Denneberg got a crack at it.
I'm going in for 11 more, yeah.
During the game for Crusaders, number 17, Brittany Waldrop.
On their NGU substitution, number 17, just heard it announced. Brittany Waldrop is in. And Denneberg a third time picks off the goal kick. Now Owens spinning around back to Denneberg, looking for help down the right side. Goes that way and overshoots the intended target. Number 7, Abby Robinson.
But
no, that was Pagliaro.
But for the 4th time, Shaw's about to try and take a corner kick. Trying to take a goal kick, I mean.
It's been a struggle as another low kick, and Denneberg went for it, but it missed her. North Greenville still battling for possession over on the far sideline, and now number 24 for the Bears gets it and sends it down the field. Pellstrom, no support though with her, and that will go back to North Greenville. Here's Schober, pressured and gets rid of it. Waldrop getting her first touches. To Kelly, Gleed, puts it up, and it's inbounds. Will play on. And now North Greenville lets it drift out.
Stay right there.
And good call. It will be Bears ball. Throw in to Pellstrom. Now Owens cuts it away with a challenge. Owens, grass in front of her. Picks up Abby Robinson. Robinson down the right side. Trying to feed it forward to Perry. Now Pagliaro cross off the defender. And a Lady Crusader throw in. And the offside flag will go up after the throw-in. First offside call of this game against the Lady Crusaders, so Bears will get it back. Bit better kick this time. And it goes across midfield pit where it's picked up by Gleed. Robinson setting things back up to Schober.
Look at Tori.
Up to Gleed. Gleed with room to maneuver. A pass to the right side. North Greenville trying to get numbers forward. They have 3 there. And too much on that one as it will again go out of bounds. And a Shaw goal kick coming up.
Alex Pagliara really turned on the Jets to try and get to that one just a second too late. Would have been real interesting to see what she could have done right in the box right there in the corner.
Bears with possession, cut away by the Lady Crusaders. Denneberg trying to go left side, pick up Tori Owens. Owens, spin move there in the middle of the field, looking the right side, cut away. Denise Curry puts a foot in it with the challenge. And now a foul against Shaw. Tough break there for the Bears as they had number 5, Denise Curry, on the break as they went to Pellstrom as well. Now another good chance coming up here for North Greenville. Number 14, Ashton Robinson, lining up to take the free kick. It's from way outside the box, but probably a good chance for Robinson here.
Ashton scored one from not very much closer than this on the left side of the box a few weeks ago.
Puts it up over to the left side. Bears get to it first and send it back. Robinson gets the rebound shot. Not done yet. Melina Burnside down the far side slips but keeps the ball inbounds. Bears continue to try and press forward. Mendoza over to Navarrete. Cut away by the Lady Crusaders. Back the other way to the left end goal. And off the feet of Waldrop. Out of bounds, Bears throw in. Number 10 at a disadvantage, Mendoza. 2 Lady Crusaders defending. Good challenge and cutaway by Moore to send it back the other way. No help forward though for Shaw. It'll go right to the keeper, Schober. And try and jumpstart this North Greenville offense. 17.5 minutes to play until the break. Bears again pressuring down the left side, out of bounds, and who's it off of? Official says Shaw, so North Greenville ball. Shaw trying to pull possession back. Tori Owens feeding it through. It's cut away. Pellstrom gets it back for the Bears. And now Robinson on the challenge.
Switch the point of attack.
Rip pulls it away from her. Now Schober once again looks down the field to see what she has. Nice little back heel there by number 18, Kelly for North Greenville, but Shaw continuing to pressure that ball up front.
That might be just what North Greenville wants. The further Shaw is going to pressure up, the weaker it's going to be in the back.
I wasn't expecting to see you.
I'll test the right wing. Off the feet of Pagliara, but North Greenville still gets it forward. Jace Ward getting after it. The Bears first to get to it, Palacio. Out of bounds off of her. Still North Greenville ball.
Jace Ward really putting on the pressure there to force that.
The battle over on the right side. And out of bounds off of NGU, so the goal kick coming for Shaw.
Send it forward. Anna, stay there. Left forward. Tell Melina to come all this way. Yes, you left. Win this ball. Come on, Alex, drop.
Another low kick. Denenberg trying to step in front of it again. And dangerous there for Shaw. Denenberg almost had, I believe that was Pagliaro up front. Also number 17, Waldrop was there. Shaw still with it though, trying to turn the right side.
North Greenville's going to pick it up here though.
Won't be able to do it. Michaela Gleed, recipient of the pass from number 18, Madison Kelly back there providing the defensive pressure. Owens with the header.
And Owens single-handedly getting over her defender with that.
Yeah, and Owens got room to work, fires the shot, and stopped by the keeper Duplantis.
On goal.
Two defenders sticking forward there. Looked like they went with Denenberg and left Owens open for the shot. That's North Greenville's third on-goal shot of the game. They fired up 8. We might have another one here, right side, looking up for the cross. Shaw has been excellent at defending those, though, and they will do so once again. It has just been a bounce and bounce and bounce off a defender. Madison Moore getting in the way of that one. But another corner kick coming up.
Lucky to not be called for a handball there. Bounced right under her arm and then out of bounds. Lucky to only have a corner out of that.
Motion, and here comes the ball. Short to the right side, headed up, and off target.
North Greenville still has it though.
Gleed again, just barely missed it. Shaw out of the box. And now on the attack. Tori Owens, though, not to be denied. And now Shaw pulls it back. Melina Burnside challenges Owens.
That's going to be one-on-one.
And dangerous moment there. Will get away as Schober sends it back. Number 16, Burnside, starting to break free. Now challenges the ball, and it will take a slow roll out of bounds. North Greenville still with it, under 15 minutes to play in the first half. Still scoreless.
Took a hard kick right to the shin. Unintentional, of course, but doesn't make it any less painful.
North Greenville with all the offense so far, 4 on-goal shots out of 9. Shaw still has yet to post a shot on the stat sheet. It has been a busy half, though, for Duplantis, the keeper for the Bears. 4 saves already. Schober has yet to be tested.
Be interesting to see what Shaw can do up front. They've shown that they have defensive prowess, and they've had the power to get up, just not away from this North Greenville defense to even get a shot towards the goal, let alone on it.
Mendoza again forward for the Bears. Tried to fire the cross. No good, as it will be a goal kick for Schober.
Pitch in. Pitch in. Nugs.
Schober a little bit shorter on this kick. And it will take a sideways hop off of number 3, Perry, and back to Shaw. And Perry again coming up to challenge the ball.
Ariana Perry showing a lot of prowess right there in the midfield.
And there's a header out of bounds by Waldrop.
Just seems like Waldrop and Perry both seem to get better the more they play. Perry in her 2nd season. And Brittany in her 4th.
This time pass off the knee of Regador. Back to North Greenville.
Ash.
And that one's out of bounds.
Ash, you good or not? All right, Laura.
So the Bears on their side, on the attacking side of the field. Hellstrom up front for him. Again, Michaela Gleed stepping in the way of it. North Greenville now going to pressure down the right wing. Denenberg running in step with her defender. Denenberg first to it, fires it though, and Duplantis had to step in the way of that one.
Impressive save right there by Duplantis.
Wow, Denneberg fired that one right in there.
But that's exactly what we've been talking about. Shaw's trying to sell out for an attack, but it makes it so weak on the defense that North Greenville will get a shot on goal the more pressure they put on the North Greenville defense.
Okay.
Get in front of it, Carr.
Denneberg and Pagliaro running around in the defensive back line for Shaw.
Gotta meet the ball.
Owens with the challenge, scramble for the ball, and Perry comes up with it.
Go at him, go at him, go at him.
Perry now breaking free. She's got Denneberg forward and Waldrop. She'll go right side. Pagliaro for the shot, and wide
Just
right.
off. But that move for Owens to the midfield from playing defense might be the biggest move North Greenville's made this entire season.
Number 20, Madison Bennett.
And here's number 20, Madison Bennett, a sophomore from Cartersville, Georgia, will come in for Pagliaro. Goal kick coming from the corner in Hoof. Getting ready to take it. We're under 10 minutes to play in the half. Yet to see a score. Pelstrom breaking free down the left side. Robinson comes up with the challenge and is rewarded. And now ripped right back away by the Bears, Denise Curry. And now over to Burnside. And she has help. Regador down the right side. Nice back heel there, but nobody home behind her. North Greenville picks it up, see if they can press forward.
Help her, Brett.
Nowhere to go for the Lady Crusaders, but back to the keeper, Schober. Schober pressured, and she'll kick it up right side. Bennett gets it.
Bennett playing for the spot, not the player right there.
Over to Ward, and trying to get it down the right side. It will roll, continue rolling, and Shaw had to pick it up as that one was going to die in bounds. Still in bounds, though, battling back and forth over into the far side corner.
Madison Bennett picking it up right here.
Benison trying to get it to Perry, and Perry overran it.
Slight miscommunication right there.
And the Bears again get it out of the box, and we'll see. Lady Crusaders still with it, though. Robinson coming up to pick it, tripped up from behind, and a foul.
And honestly, not that bad of a foul for Shaw right there.
And a little late on the challenge, though, by Leslie Mendoza. So Robinson with the free kick coming up from the right side. Good kick into the box, headed away by the Bears. Picked up, though, by NGU. And now they'll get rid of it. Palacio trying to go on the clear, though, but Denneberg comes up to pick it. Owens. Over to Kelly. Kelly chips it up, has support. Bennett mistimed the header. Still with support on the right side. Denneberg over there now. And it's out of bounds off of Shaw.
Just a bit of a wasted chance there for North Greenville. Bennett was all alone right there in the middle of the box. Just mistimed the header.
Now on the Lady Crusader throw-in, headed away by Palacio. Still will stay with NGU. Clock continues to run. 7 minutes to play in the half.
This isn't that bad of a deal for Shaw. North Greenville, sure, getting a lot of throw-ins and corners from right around, but the clock keeps on running. While Shaw's been playing good defense right around the perimeter of the 18-yard box.
Tried to find Denneberg on the throw-in. And Shaw able to keep it away from her as now it will go down the right side. Regador trying to pick it up.
Good.
And she runs out of room but keeps it inbound. That it's actually Burnside. Bounces it off a defender. It stays alive. Burnside spins away from Kelly. Gives it up to Navarrete.
And both sides continuing to show off some awesome ball skills right there.
Sir,
And Robinson has to dump it out.
that's like the third time from behind.
And the referee with another foul on Shaw.
From behind, protect my players. And I did with a foul. How about a warning so it doesn't happen anymore? Send a message, get control of the game. Running up to the sky doesn't do any good.
Some disagreement there between, I believe it was Coach Robinson and the head referee on the field.
And that's something you just see in soccer matches. Of course, coaches and refs are never going to totally agree with each other.
That's always the grand old rivalry.
Forget the two teams on the field. It's all about coaches and umpiring.
Robinson setting up again here on the right side, sending it into the box. And Duplantis will have to come up to stop as Bennett providing the pressure. Looked like trying to go to the right side, Brittany Waldrop.
And that's something North Greenville's going to have to work at. They've done good at getting the ball towards the 18-yard box. But if you keep taking shots from 2/3 of the field away, of course, the goalkeeper's just going to come up and pick it off. Need to start forming an attack and try to get one off closer to the goal.
5 minutes to go in the first half. No score yet. North Greenville with the offense, though. And Schober, under duress, gets rid of that one. Number 10, Leslie Mendoza, providing the pressure. Bears still with possession at midfield. Good high passes coming here from the Bears. Now Robinson with the challenge and the ball for North Greenville. Owens off the side of her foot, picked up again by the Bears. Burnside.
Owens trying to pop it over the entire line right there.
Going over to Minoz.
Tori, go to 4. Tori, go to 4. Ash, slide up.
Kelly runs into a wall, nowhere to go for her, and now a long pass down the field. Right to Inhofe for Shaw.
Now right there, an audible called by Coach Robinson, sending Tori to the back line. Owens now playing defense.
Gleed with the challenge, gets the ball, and Robinson has it picked off, and now here comes number 7, Abby Robinson up for it. Good attack here by the Lady Crusaders. Bennett
still alive.
Over to Abby Robinson. Robinson's got to get to it, can't, and it's picked up by Madison Moore for Shaw.
Now Ariana Perry picking it up now.
Yeah, Perry's got it. She'll go to Gleed. Deflected again. That is one thing Shaw has executed perfectly. They have stepped in passing lanes, deflected crosses into the box. Their deflections are on point. Schober again has to get rid of that one. Breaking speed by Leslie Mendoza down the field again. Burnside with the challenge, kept it in bounds, but it will stay with North Greenville. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Long through ball from Gleed, trying to get something jump-started.
That's the thing. Contrary to what the clock says right there, North Greenville really should just slow this down. Try and get one good attack out of it.
Another interception in the passing lane by Regador. Lady Crusaders far side. Denneberg there trying to turn the edge. Sets up, lets numbers get forward, fires it up, bounced off. Here comes Robinson up. No good as Duplantis able to step in front and cut that one away.
And Shaw continuing a great display of defense here.
Escort that one out of bounds. Bears will have the throw in. Nobody home though. North Greenville pick it up. Tori Owens now over back on the far side. North Greenville with 4 forward now, trying to get it to Denneberg, the right side. And kicked out of bounds. Number 7, Madison Moore trying to get the deflection. Denneberg able to hold up in time. Lady Crusaders here with a throw in under 2 minutes to go. North Greenville in business here to put something together, and they will have a corner kick.
Blue, go.
90 seconds here to go in the first half. Corner for NGU.
Now North Greenville bringing 7 to the box.
Short cross in. Bennett up for it. Still loose. Headed by Robinson and right to Duplantis.
Nice save right there.
Ashton Robinson trying to go opposite direction. That one tracked all the way by Duplantis.
Good, Tori.
And that's the kind of skill that gets you to play goalkeeper to begin with.
Final minute of the first half. North Greenville, another pass down the right side. This one instead will not be a corner kick. It will be a goal kick for the Bears. And Shaw doesn't look like they're in any rush to get this kick taken, so they might just try and run this thing out to the half.
Sophia, drop one.
Clock down to 30 seconds now as that one was Brittany Waldrop stepping in the passing lane, so North Greenville might have the final shot here. Over to the right side, support over there. Here comes the shot, and it is off the crossbar. Though Robinson on the rebound, still loose in the box, and finally Duplantis with the save. A lot of working parts there on that play. Off the crossbar, Robinson trying to get the rebound, and Duplantis right in the way of it.
That's a great display of offense by the Crusaders right there before halftime. See what they can do coming out in the second 45.
An exciting end to the first half of play. 15 minutes up on the board for the half. As we'll step away for our break, bring you back here to Pepsi Stadium at the beginning of the second half as you are watching North Greenville University Crusader Athletics right here on the North Greenville Sports Network.
slab, bringing all the truth back. Everybody we know, never on no slack. We don't need no friends, only ride with my day ones. Like she was my main one, and I been on the low, but know this now, trying to make it through. Yeah, my team, we the strongest now, different kind of crew. Everybody know I'm on it now, you boys making moves. Got me on the side, so you know we never lose, never lose. You know I gotta work when I'm taking a dance. I'm talking on another level, talking fast, talking strong, niggas speaking in Spanish. Steph Curry, you don't see show, going for the shit, and we do it all. You know I'm straight up the free throw, and I wish you would. I just gotta do what I gotta do, yeah. I know you watching me, so I gotta do what. I'm taking all the jumpers with this follow through, what. You focus on this level, what you gotta do. Thank the Lord that he been great. Shit, that's RMG. Flow down, play players. I just gotta do what I gotta do, yeah. I know you watching me, so I gotta move up. You taking all the jumpers with this follow through, you focus on this level, what you gotta do. I just gotta do what I gotta do, yeah. I know you watching me, so I gotta move up. You taking all the jumpers with this follow through, you focus on this level, what you gotta do.
Go.
These artists with my managers, these managers they wanting me. I know we all not grind, but say several seats, cause ain't nobody gon' break us. Y'all gon' make mistakes, so we put me on this team, cause this was supposed to be my place. So I'm running until I'm on the TV.
Go, everybody. Go, Doc. Keep going. Let's go. That's blue. Let's go.
Every day a miracle, I just thank God that I'm living it out. Trying to make a change, but I gotta change a lot of things I'm still figuring out. I just gotta do what I gotta do, yeah. I know you watching me, so I gotta move up. We're taking all the jumpers with this follow through. Focus on this level, what you gotta do. I just gotta do what I gotta do, yeah. I know you watching me, so I gotta move up. We're taking all the jumpers with this follow through.
way across Georgia. That's your middle hair. My middle hair is
I know where that is.
And it wasn't like there's blood coming out. It was just skin was gone. You always look at them to warm up young. Soccer
And welcome back to the beginning of the second half between Shaw and North Greenville. Women's soccer going on live here from Pepsi Stadium. Once again, I am Gray Sutherland with Alan Ellis. Stats up on the screen now as your viewing screen, with North Greenville having 14 shots, half of those on goal with 7. The big numbers right there, 0 for Shaw. No shots on goal. Madeline Schober has yet to be tested back in goal tonight for North Greenville, 0 saves, but it has been a busy night for Cheyenne Duplantis, 7 saves, including that last one at the end of the half that Ashton Robinson more than likely had a goal, but Duplantis able to get in the way of it. North Greenville 4 corners, so the scoring chance is definitely there for North Greenville. 2 fouls against the Lady Crusaders, 4 fouls against the Bears, and I'm pretty sure we had one offside call somewhere, even though, but the stats not reflecting that. I'm still pretty sure we had an offsides call somewhere, but I don't remember who it was against, so we're just going to have to go with
Effectively 0.
Yeah, effectively 0. So Shaw will get the ball to start us off here in the second half. 45 more minutes of play. And who's going to break the deadlock? Will North Greenville finally get past Duplantis and her 7 saves, or can Shaw finally get one of those attacks to break through the defensive line for North Greenville and give Schober a run for her money and see what we can do back there? As we are underway, kick over to the left side, and Schober now defending the left goal, Duplantis the right.
And North Greenville really tested Duplantis right there in the final 30 seconds of the first half. See if they can bring that attack back here to begin the second.
Right now, only one defender and the goalkeeper for Shaw are behind the midfield line. Now Shaw drops 3 more back there as North Greenville gets possession of the ball. And Jace Ward trying to jumpstart the offense goes to Tori Owens. And now Owens has it knocked away. Not for long, though. Jace Ward there to back her up.
Nugs, you gotta get
Ashton
higher.
Robinson sets things up. Now Lauren Previtt back in here to start the second half. Previtt trying to pick up Hernandez. As Hernandez also back in to start the second half. Been a while since we called Hernandez.
Sat out a couple matches last week. Nice to see her back in the lineup.
Keep going.
Shaw with a run down the left wing.
I am doing my job.
Trying to bring up support.
Hey, can we get it on throw? Lower. Come in.
Number 7, Madison Moore.
Buddy bucket. Sophia. Woohoo, drop. Drop towards the goal.
Bears coming up here for a throw-in.
Denise, go with Hunter and Leslie.
Good, it's a long throw, Ash.
North Greenville able to defend the long throw. Shot deflected. It was going into the box. Someone got a piece of that one for North Greenville as Shaw not out of the woods yet, and this time a little too much juice on that pass, deflected off the right foot of Burnside.
Leslie, slide.
Look at Luhu.
No turn, babe. No turn.
Now we'll see what we can do.
Yes, sir.
Good, that's us. Good.
Leslie.
North Greenville ran out of real estate, but it's off the Bears.
You've got to be on one of the centre backs, whatever side the ball's on. Yeah? So she can't go there and then go long.
Simple. Give her help. Give her something.
Hernandez comes up to assist Kelly on the throw in. Hernandez now looking for the open pass. Tori Owens has it knocked back.
Come on.
The referee says play on. Michaela Gleed taking a tumble there. North Greenville still with possession of the ball.
Just playing advantage right there on that.
Tori Owens breaking down the left side, deflected off a Bear defender. And number 11, Navarrete, gets it back, and she'll give it to Pilstrom. Challenge there by Gleed. And it will land at the feet of number 7. That was Abby Robinson. Now North Greenville with the attack here. Hernandez, Pagliaro.
A little bit of
has some
space.
help. Now Perry is there, but it will go right to the keeper, Duplantis, who scoops it up right before Perry can get to it. Decent attack there to start the half for North Greenville as Duplantis starting to take some of her own kicks now. And now Shaw trying to break free and will be awarded for the foul.
What was that?
Interesting there, Navarrete pleading for the foul, but she still had possession of the ball.
Luhu, take care of the ball.
Seemed like she just wanted the space to get away from Hernandez.
Flag up on the far side.
Alina, good turn.
And
Offside, drop back
now
in.
That one isn't
yeah,
offside.
that one will be our first official
Because there's nobody up there. They're even.
official offside call. We'll go on the stat book.
Good.
Hernandez getting the deflection there to go out of bounds.
Really smart play from Hernandez. Just awareness of the defender behind her. Just kicked it back heel towards her.
And again, out of bounds off of that one, catching a piece of Navarrete before it skipped out of bounds. So North Greenville working their way down the sideline. Long throw, headed away by the Bears.
Still sitting in the box, though.
Yeah, deflected there by number 7, getting a foot to it. Robinson, Abby Robinson, looking for Tori Owens, but will be for naught as it will go out of the back of the field of play. Almost said back of the end zone for a touchback.
I thought that's where you were going with that.
No, that's not right.
Wrong one. Wrong football.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot the F-O-O-T instead of F-U-T.
It's just a little footy.
Good challenge there. North Greenville gets possession back. Hernandez with it. Has it knocked away by Navarrete. North Greenville still not done. Kelly for Gleed. Long shot into the box, headed away. As Previtt was on the run, almost had her, but couldn't get it to her. Robinson on the header, spins backwards. Now Shaw will have a break here. Only 2 forward for the Bears. And they will be unable to convert that one.
I'm ashamed there for Shaw. That was the first time all night they've really had a clear attack to the goal.
And Melina Burnside did have some help, just not enough, as now North Greenville trying to break free. Pagliaro outruns the ball. And here comes Shaw back the other way.
Tipped it off the back of her foot, a little too much English, bounced back behind her, had to go back for it.
Madison Moore trying to pick up Melina Burnside, and good defensive presence, number 18, Madison Kelly, getting it back to her keeper, Schober. And now Schober will look down the field to Hernandez. Skips off of Hernandez and goes to Pagliaro, intercepted there by number 16. That is Burnside again stepping in the way of that one. Looking to Mendoza and Robinson. gets it away. Shaw not done yet, though, as they try and work to Pellstrom.
Get warmed up.
Now Pellstrom down the right side. Jace Ward will outrun her for the ball. Pellstrom trying to turn the edge to get around Ward, and Ward rips possession away. And now Perry challenging it.
Impressive play by Perry there. Bounced it back behind the defender, walked right around her, and got back to it.
There's a good sideways step over to number 7. That is Abby Robinson. Good through ball there to Madison Kelly. Kelly running down the right side into the corner. One-on-one with a defender, looking for help in the box.
Waiting for numbers.
Sends it back. Pick up Owens into the box.
Stay engaged.
And the Bears will get it out. This time jumped there by Ward. Bears almost had a clean break as Pellstrom. Green grass in front of her. Now she has to deal with Hernandez. Collision over on the far side. Hernandez goes down, and
the foul from behind got called right there.
we'll have another free kick set up. Ashton Robinson once again to take it.
And Robinson's been doing fairly well off these free kicks. See what North Greenville's going to do here right in front of the box. Looks like 7 players.
Yeah, get there.
Short of the box, deflected away by the Bears, and Pellstrom gets it out. North Greenville still with possession, though. 2 forward for the Bears, can't do anything. Robinson again slings it in up for Previtt. Previtt under duress and has it pulled away.
There's times like this I wish we had the time of possession number, because North Greenville's been dominating in that category this night.
Good jump steal there by Robinson. Here comes a shot into the box, and Duplantis again called upon to make the save.
Make sure they're organized, yep.
Those kicks starting to get a lot better for Duplantis. Although the team on the field,
Just going to be curious. She's been doing the drop kicks just fine, just not really taking a lot of goal kicks.
here comes a good cross into the box as Duplantis will go over to secure that one. Abby Robinson trying to catch her unawares.
It's the same thing North Greenville was doing in the first half, trying to take a ton of shots from 15 yards outside the box.
Find the weak side.
Sideways pass, trying to go over to Pagliar, running the right wing.
Get up.
Bears will get to it first. It stays in play, though. Pagliar continuing to battle for it. And it will go out of bounds off of, I believe that was off of Shaw. Yes, it'll be
Yes, it
a
is.
Greenville throw-in, though. That one just missed being a corner.
May not be just yet.
Ash, get up. Ash, get up. Ash,
It's going to be a throw-in.
get up. Let her.
Robinson all the way back to
Stay
the
back. JC, stay back.
paving on the sideline, and now we'll heave it in. Takes a good hop, finds Perry, still loose in the box, kicked out by the Bears. Hernandez, no, that is Kelly.
Contain. Just contain. Good.
So the back heel there. Defense able to contain as now Abby Robinson trying to pick it up.
Easy, Abby.
She's got her hands full with Melina Burnside, and it's out of bounds again off the Bears. Again, another throw in from the near side. Here comes a shot, and off the top, believe that went off the top of the foot.
Here we go. Come on.
An awkward angle to begin with. Had to try and kick it from behind herself.
There it is, Ab.
And not enough power there from, now is Pagliaro. Now the Bears again trying to feed it through, pick up Mendoza. Mendoza one-on-one with Gleed. Mendoza first to the ball. Has to wait a while for the rest of the team to catch up. Shot into the box. And nobody home for Shaw. Schober up with the save. Or the stop, as Schober first time coming up to have to field a ball.
Had a real quiet night back in the goal right there.
It'll be interesting to see if that does go as her first official save of the night. See how that one gets documented.
It's all down to the official scorekeeper.
Abby Robinson gets stuffed, goes to Pagliar. Now has Perry running free down the right side. Perry stopped there by Inhoof, number 2. Perry still in play and out of bounds off of Inhoof.
Greenville Crusaders number 15, Carly.
Another North Greenville substitution. Denneberg will check back in. Pagliaro getting a break.
North Greenville's had Shaw on their back heels right here the first 10 minutes or so. Why not throw in a fresh forward?
Short throw in finds Owens. Now Owens on the move. Trying to center it up, set things up. Deflected.
Stay in.
Picked back up, though, and a high arcing shot over to the left side. North Greenville trying to get to it. Denneberg out of bounds. And a goal kick once again for Duplantis.
All right, good job, White. Here we go. Be patient. It'll come.
As it doesn't look like Schober will be credited with that save last time Shaw was able to get down there, but Shaw does have a shot on the board.
Hey, it's okay. Way to go to the ball. Just get it back. Here we go. Lock it in.
Just tell you how good the Shaw defense is tonight. 8 shots on goal for North Greenville, 15 total shots, but none have been able to get past Duplantis yet.
And that doesn't even take into consideration the blocks, deflections, and kicks out for corners.
Shaw matching up very well, but North Greenville, it has been a very possessive game as North Greenville has definitely been dominating and keeping the ball away from Shaw.
But too bad for North Greenville. The only thing that matters in the long run is the score on the board.
So far, Duplantis in blue back there in goal for the Bears has been stonewalling North Greenville all night. They've got just over 31 minutes to try and break the deadlock as the challenge scooted out of bounds off the feet of Burnside. North Greenville throwing.
That was just a clever play by Owens, just baiting the defender, just leaving it up to be attacked.
Perry again breaking free into the corner, slings one up, trying to find Denneberg. Denneberg gets the rebound, has the shot to the left side, and it's in. And the deadlock is broken. North Greenville able to put it in. And the Lady Crusaders lead it 1-0. Carly Denneberg, number 15, able to get a good spin away from the keeper, Duplantis.
North Greenville finally baited enough defenders out. Found Carly right there, centered up on the box. Shot to the far side on the goal. 1-0 Crusaders.
Hey, 0-0. Stay focused.
So now let's see what the Shaw offense has, as North Greenville finally able to break the curse of Duplantis.
But as we've seen in the past, Gray, the first 2-3 minutes right after a goal scored, you better be on your best game. You might have heard Coach Robinson right there after the score saying 0-0. Play as if you're still tied.
It's always that magic window right there. And boy, Shaw is giving it everything they have to try and get that momentum score. North Greenville keeping it away from them, though. Hernandez.
And they call for the handball again.
Shaw gets called for the handball again, so free kick set up for North Greenville. Well, how about that? The 16th shot, the 9th one on goal for North Greenville finally goes in.
I mean, normally if you see that many shots on goal, let alone shots alone, you're not normally going to see a 1 beside that. You're thinking closer to 3, 4, 5. Great job by the Shaw defense, but now they find themselves in a hole with just over a half hour to play.
And Pellstrom once again trying to knock it away and steal it. All right, North Greenville first to it. Jace Ward back to handle things as here comes Schober, and she'll put a foot into it. And bounce it off of North Greenville. And it will be Bears ball.
Keep playing hard, White. Find your marks. Ab, drop. Or Torrey, drop.
North Greenville still battling hard for possession. They do get it back. Tori Owens moving up to receive things. She'll press down the left wing, spins around again, and loses it back to the Bears. Shaw trying to set things up again. Mendoza been trying to feed it to her all night. Number 10, Leslie Mendoza. Lots of speed on the field for the Bears, but unable to capitalize.
That's just the thing. Shaw's had a great display of speed from their offense, a great play from their defense as well. But North Greenville still stacking 4 on the back line, and Shaw only sending 2 up.
Good job, Lexi. Good talk.
And Schober again able to handle things back in the box. Shaw once again pressuring from the right side. And Schober puts an end to it. Short high kick from Schober, skips off the ground, and Denise Curry will be the first to it. Challenged by Abby Robinson. Robinson sends it forward, and there goes Denneberg again. Breaking free, chips it up, and right to Duplantis. Duplantis playing that one much, much better. That is Denneberg's 5th shot of the game.
Just under a third of the shots.
Got help. Yeah, stay connected.
And then also keep in mind, Denneberg didn't even start this game.
No, she did not. North Greenville definitely been swinging away at Shaw all night. They got 1, but Alex Pagliaro has 3 shots, no goals to show for it. Lauren Previtt has 3 shots, no goals. Ashton Robinson has 2, including one that should have gone in. Michaela Gleed has 1. Tori Owens has 2. Brittany Waldrop has 1, and just mentioned Denneberg putting number 5 up. Foul against the Lady Crusaders. He'll give back. We'll set the Bears up with a free kick. North Greenville looking to set up the wall here.
Is that why you do your gender stuff? Yeah.
High shot. This one tailing true, and Schober.
That one was on goal, so she will record a save there.
And that should be Shaw's 2nd shot and their 1st on goal, coming here with 27 minutes to play in the half.
Now North Greenville on the counterattack.
They've got Perry down the right side, through to Denneberg. Denneberg back to Owens, though. Owens has a crack, deflected off a defender. Ball still loose. Bears send it backwards. Glee comes up to field it. Glee back to the right side. Denneberg too far. And the Bears trying to move it back the other direction. Tori Owens cuts it out, and North Greenville possession again. Owens still with it, setting up to Robinson. Robinson, long pass down the right side, trying to pick up Perry. Perry challenging one-on-one with her defender, sends it in the box. Here comes Denneberg again. Bounced around. Perry with a crack at it. Over and stopped by Duplantis.
Wow.
Oh.
There's literally no way. There's no way that didn't.
Owens had a great crack at it there.
And she placed that about in that,
Hey, Carly, I love
that dead zone that is at the bottom part of the crossbar and about the outstretched hands of Duplantis.
Which that's the shot right at the end of the half that North Greenville was just about to do before hitting the crossbar. A little too high one time, a little too low the second time.
Cheyenne Duplantis, freshman goalkeeper at West Palm Beach for Shaw, listed as 5'6". I'm going to say that's a lie.
I mean, it's height head to toe. It doesn't tell you anything about hurt or how long your arms are.
That was a good vertical.
All right. Come on, Ducky.
So Duplantis, again, doing everything she can to keep Shaw in this game. Down by only 1 score. Still plenty of time.
Relax.
But as you said earlier, Greg, North Greenville and Shaw very similar in scoring and scored against totals. Right around 1 goal for and 3 against for both sides. So good matchup on paper turns into an actual decent matchup as well.
North Greenville working the left wing again. Perry raising her arm open on the right side. See if North Greenville can swing it back around.
Now you mentioned Brittany Waldrop had a couple shots on goal already this game. She's coming in relief for Lauren Previtt.
And Waldrop on, Previtt off here. 24.5 minutes left in the game. Lady Crusaders with the throw in. Trying to establish possession. They will do so. Long shot to the right side and stopped again by Duplantis. I believe that was Tori Owens again from the left side. Let's see here. No, that was number 3, Perry.
Good, Ab. It's all right. Good. Don't be
Ashton Robinson with the header on defense to keep it away from Mendoza for the Bears.
Yes,
Schober again sends it back down the field under duress from Mendoza. Now here comes Denneberg. Shaw giving Denneberg space as she makes a tear down the field. Denneberg chips it up and again stops by Duplantis.
Total mistimed jump right there. Thought that was going to get a bounce. It never happened. Lucky to have it bounce right. Kicked her right in the feet.
Yeah, that was very lucky. And even with that bounce that never came, she had Brittany Waldrop bearing down on her. North Greenville sensing something now. Denneberg trying to feed it through, no dice.
Just want to give credit to Denneberg on that next to last attack that resulted in a shot. We talked about it. She's had 5 shots on goal with the lone goal in the game. Passed it off.
I think that last one might be number 6.
Yeah, good job, JC. Drop in a little bit more. Turn around.
That's just good awareness to know they recognize you as the main attacker. Try and get your teammates involved.
Robinson going back to Schober. Mendoza running half the field, not able to get to it in time. Now North Greenville pressing again the left wing. Jace Ward over there has assistance with Tori Owens and Michaela Gleed back on that defensive line. Owens chipping things up right to the Bears as Denneberg almost getting a crack at it again. Bears again still long balling, trying to find Mendoza down the field, but that back line for North Greenville not letting anything pass just yet.
Which is impressive to say North Greenville's had a fairly, oh wow.
And a nice fake out by Kelly.
Go at her, go at her, go at her.
Had Melina Burnside just come to a stop. Here comes Burnside and nice back heel by Kelly.
That's your ball.
But North Greenville's had such a good attack, you'd assume that the defense would somehow be slightly weaker if you're forcing more players up and having more pressure. But that's just the opposite of what North Greenville's doing right here. Only sending up 5 or 6. Still letting the back 4 play.
Here comes the through ball to Hernandez. Hernandez picking things up to Kelly. Kelly now looking back Hernandez way. Hernandez looking for assistance. Goes back to Gleed. Gleed chipping things up left side. Abby Robinson deflected. Goes to Perry. Perry around the left side has space. Can she get to the ball first? It stays in. Now it goes out. And it will be, I believe we're going to set up things for a goal kick.
Looks like Tori Owens is finally getting her break.
Hey, White, good work.
Pagliaro will go in.
Number 6, Alex
Thunder. Thunder. Good stuff. I love it. Good work. Hey, good stuff. Much, much better. Good job. Let me know when you're rested. Give you a breather.
And this is a chance Shaw really needs to take advantage of. Tori Owens been playing extremely well in the midfield, while Alex Pagliaro still just as good. Take advantage of something different in the substitution right there.
And Bears will line things up here. Got just over 20 minutes to go. And now it looks like we're going to go back to number 2, Catherine Inhofe, to be taking the goal kick. So that might be it for Duplantis kicking the ball tonight. Denneberg with a tumble. Hernandez picks up the loose ball. And now the Bears able to intercept things. Madison Moore back the other way, feeding things through. No good forward, trying to find Mendoza. Kelly looking up. Perry stolen by Mendoza.
Mendoza's been finding these passing lanes in the North Greenville defense.
Now Burnside lining things up to Pellstrom.
A little too far.
And Ward will go after it and rein things in.
And get us out of trouble.
Ashton Robinson will guide things forward and skip past 2 defenders, but not the third. Kicked out of bounds will be a Lady Crusader throw-in.
Still netting.
19-12 to go here in the second half.
Still netting 15 or so yards right there.
North Greenville again, testing the left wing, see what they do. Now they'll swing it to the middle. Denneberg's there. Now here comes
There's the chance.
a break. Good cut in the pass by number 17, Brittany Waldrop. Denneberg with the rebound, though, feeding things through. Cut away by the Bears again. Numbers were there for North Greenville. Bears defense stands tall again.
Good.
How many times you say that during football season?
Too many.
Lexi. You got time, plenty of time.
You mean football or football?
Can you rephrase the question?
Just don't let them switch it. Don't let them switch it.
Take the space forward.
North Greenville again will test the left side. Robinson over there.
Nice, get in that space.
She has support. Shaw giving space. And North Greenville trying to feed the through ball. Cut away by Navarrete. Pellstrom again.
Talk, Lexi.
And Ashton Robinson sticks a foot in there and cuts it out. Now Robinson slings the pass again, trying to get it down the field to Denneberg. Denneberg has help on the left side. And right to Duplantis. That one, a lot of steam on that one.
Somehow managed to get a shot there.
Flat. Woohoo. Good. We win it, we win it, we win
I believe that is number 3. That is Perry over there who took a swing at it. And Pagliaro going to try and set things up. Anhoof stepped in the passing lane, and Bears will try and get it back. And Hernandez will now go after it. She'll go up against Zena Palacio. Out of bounds, North Greenville ball.
Here come 2 subs in.
And this is Shaw's, I believe this is
her
first
first sub of
Shaw's.
the game.
Yes. Madison Bennett back in for North Greenville, number 6, Jakari Riggins. And off the field for North Greenville, Perry. And for Shaw, looks like number 2, Enhoof. Back underway, Shaw trying to remove the threat. Hernandez, Pagliaro, and Bennett, they stack up the left side. Now here comes Ward. Gets to it in time. Ward looking to set things up. Can outmaneuver a defender. A little bit of pushing and shoving there. Another little bit of pushing and shoving. And finally stolen away by Pellstrom. Robinson cut away.
Comes back to her.
Yeah, had some help there from, I believe that was number 7, Abby Robinson, deflecting that one right back to her.
Talk about that Robinson connection.
All right, can we find it?
Do you mean the R&R connection? Thank you.
Good, Britt. Just be strong. Good.
Waldrop playing smart there. Could have sold out to try and wrap around for the kick. Just waited for it to bounce back.
Trouble here for North Greenville. They got the fresh legs of Riggins in there, and they'll try and keep it away from her. Shaw intercepts it. Navarrete setting things up. They're trying to go forward to Riggins.
That's just a smart management decision. You've played 75 minutes, and you haven't made a single substitution. Might as well throw in a forward right then.
Oh, good through ball, trying to find number 17. Shot up and right to Duplantis. Brittany Waldrop had the step. It's not enough time to get a good enough touch to it. Right to Waldrop there on the ball, on the pass, but not able to get enough curl on it.
That's a play she might want to have back. 2-3 more steps in front. She could have curved it the other way. Had a very tight window to make that.
Duplantis able to win the race to the ball. And she hasn't picked it up yet. Now she will, as Bennett coming up to provide the pressure. North Greenville again able to get the kick away, or get the kick back. Bears, though, not to be denied yet. Mendoza, with Kelly sticking right with her, slips on the field, gets the pass away, though, to find some help with Burnside. And it's out of bounds off of North Greenville. Shaw starting to pick up some steam here as we're under 15 minutes to play.
And this is something you normally see in professional soccer with 75-plus minute substitutions, where in forms where you only have 3 subs, you're going to want to wait as long as possible. So with only 4 on the bench, kind of stands to reason you're going to try and play in that style.
Jackie, get warmed up.
Another Bears throw in. Madison Bennett not able to get to the ball in time, so Bears with the throw in, looking for Pellstrom. Now Riggins. Riggins battling with Gleed. It will go out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Schober.
And that was the right idea.
Keep it up, White.
Hey, Grande, stay moving around. Corey, stay moving around. Unless you're done. Don't sit there.
No. Hey, get a jersey on. Pay attention.
Waiting on Schober's goal kick.
And substitution we neglected to mention, looks like Lexi Kent's playing goal right now.
We win it. Control, Abby. Good. Now you
Bears still working things on the sidelines and out of bounds. Lady Crusaders with the throw in quickly. Good up pass there by Waldrop. Now trying to fade things through. Here comes Bennett, and just
Hey, Carly.
Not quite enough.
out in front of, just too far out in front of her.
Shaw setting up to make another substitution right here. North Greenville responds with one of their own.
Shaw putting together a good attack. They've got it at the feet of Mendoza. Mendoza battling away and has it stolen by Kelly. Headed back on by Inhofe. And a foul away from the ball, I believe, will be go against the Bears.
Interesting.
And that is number 77, Alexis Kent, back in goal now for North Greenville.
Don't know when that substitution must have occurred at halftime because we just neglected to see that happening.
Here's Pagliaro. She's running free and then got stuffed. Got it to the right side for number 17, Waldrop. Slings it into the box and stopped by Duplantis. High kick, taking a couple of bounces. No decision yet. Now North Greenville will get it. Number 5, Hernandez. Trying to decide possession, and now she'll turn it back over. Jakari Riggins, once again battling with Kelly. And a collision and another Bears foul.
Shaw trying to play a lot more aggressive
Jason,
here late in the game.
Come back to her a little.
Going to be penalized in fouls if you're not careful.
Open that space up. Look at Matt.
Free kick for Robinson again. And booms this one down the field, but Bears head it back away. Robinson tries again, and it's going to sail a little bit out of bounds, and the Bears will have a throw in. Now time for the substitutions. Lauren Previtt back on.
Bears number 7, Addison Moore.
She'll switch with Denneberg,
Number 7, Madison Moore, coming in for Shaw as well.
and she'll switch with number 5, Denise Curry.
Can I go back in there?
Yeah, no, I can get her out.
Okay, yeah, I'm good.
Now here with 10 minutes left in the game. If you're North Greenville, don't slow up. You can't just let this game start to play out. You have a lead, but you don't want to concede a goal right here. If you're Shaw, don't stop. You've had North Greenville reeling in defense recently. The attacks have been much more aggressive. You just subbed in your second player in the last 6 minutes up front. See what you can do in these final 10.
And Shaw slowly starting to work their way down the sideline. North Greenville coming up with the defensive pressure that they can. Time slowly starting to run out on the Bears. The time to put together decent, well-primed attacks. Here's one, though, into the corner. No good on the cross. Burnside couldn't
Still
get to
in
the ball
bounds.
in time. Now we have a whistle, and it's going to go back to North Greenville.
That was just two players waiting for the ball to roll out of bounds, and it never quite got there.
Free kick from the back line for North Greenville sent in. Bears get to it before midfield, though. A little bit of help there from Madison Moore deflecting things up forward to North Greenville. Now North Greenville rushing 2, and Schober slings it down the field as she had all kinds of trouble with Catherine Enhoof.
Here comes Shaw's third sub.
Number 8, Chloe Cavness. She will come in for
24.
Pellstrom. Pellstrom has been the second player, one of the two players. It's been Mendoza and Pellstrom, one of the two most forward for Shaw, who have shown the most speed tonight for the Bears, and trying to get the fresh legs in there, see what Cavness can do. Intercepted by North Greenville. They're trying to feed it through. Previtt, Owens on the run, and kicked out of bounds to stall the attack. Palacio with a foot to it.
Here comes a reactionary sub from North Greenville.
Denenberg, didn't she just come out?
She did just come out less than 5 minutes ago.
Now Hernandez is heading off, so Denenberg, after a very quick rest, must have been a power nap.
One of those cat naps.
That's Madison Bennett on the header, and had a hard collision there as the ball goes out of bounds. Goal kick for Duplantis, or that'll be number 23, Palacio, going to take it, as Enhoof has been handling most of that tonight.
It's interesting, no foul called on that. Just seemed to be the perfect 50-50 ball right outside of the box.
Come on, Turbo!
Normally you'll see a referee make a call one way or the other if two players go down that hard.
Hey, Lauren.
Ball out of bounds, Bears throw in, they take it quickly. Now Ashton Robinson, first NGU player to it. Trying to turn things upfield, look for Denenberg, no good. Enhoof, headed away by Gleed. Picks up Mendoza though. Here she comes, trying to feed it through to Burnside. Still nothing doing for the Bears. And Mendoza, after all that, still ends up with the ball. Now she goes to Riggins.
Glebe with a real poke check kind of move, trying to get that out.
And Navarrete losing it out of bounds. Throw in again for the Bears. Looking forward down the field to Riggins. And again, it's out of bounds. This time off Ward. Riggins with the throw in.
And North Greenville setting up to make a couple subs.
And that will be Palacio will be going in. Shaw down to 6 minutes to try and find the equalizer. They're on the right side of the field to do it, though, as Gleed kicks it out. Bears not done yet, though. And now they might be as good through ball there from Denenberg to Bennett.
3-on-1.
And now Previtt behind the defense. They've also got Waldrop over here. Previtt dancing into the box, fires a shot, and it no good as it goes wide left.
Hey, Brett.
A little too patient on the attack right there. North Greenville had 3 players up to 1 defender and the goalie.
Bennett running down the middle as here comes Tori Owens back in. Bennett in the middle there.
Yep.
Down to 5 minutes to go.
No turn.
Back defensive line for North Greenville moving back as Shaw now pressuring Michaela Gleed over on the far side of the field. And a tough challenge there. Shaw, one of Shaw's players goes down. Number 8, Cavness, just came in. And Cavness not doing so well and back down to the field. And that will stop the clock with 4.5 minutes to go. Cavness down as she and Gleed collided, both trying to go for the ball.
That's just one of those unfortunate plays.
So a brief intermission period while they tend to Cavness, and more than likely another substitution will have to be made for Shaw.
Shaw was already lining up for one. It looks like she's just going to end up taking the place.
Coming up next for Shaw on their schedule, they will have 3 days rest before they will, or rather 2 days rest as we're reaching the end of October the 4th. Their next game, October 7th, 2 p.m. at Christendom. And again, you see a lot of at here, at there for Shaw. They have a lot of road games.
And as you mentioned, they only had 4 scheduled to play at home anyway.
And 3 of those were in the earlier part of the season. All 3 of those were canceled. The only game still left on the schedule at home that they will have is against Lincoln, Pennsylvania on October the 14th.
Injured player is up.
And Cavness not putting a lot of weight on that, or any weight on that left ankle.
And that's just something you never want to see. Injuries in any form, just a shame to see these athletes go down for reasons like this.
North Greenville still leading by 1, 4.5 minutes left for Shaw to try and get that equalizer placed.
No. Shaw took that chance to go converse as a team on the sideline.
Pellstrom, a short rest for her. She'll have to come back in place of the injured Cavness. And coming up next for North Greenville, they will hit the road also on October 7th. They will step back into conference play as they play Mount Olive. And the clock restarts. We're back underway.
All right, White, here we go.
And that's just one of those good sportsmanship kind of plays. Player just got injured. Just go ahead, throw it, give a goal kick, go give it back to the other side. Let's reset.
Schober a little bit sideways on that kick. North Greenville trying to press it forward. Shaw they have numbers up for certain as this one winds to a close. North Greenville trying to play on their heels now as Gleed going to Previtt. And a good shot there down the field, trying to pick up Madison Bennett. Bennett trying to turn the edge.
Go Turbo,
and sent back to Duplantis. And now Tori Owens, here she comes and she's one-on-one with the keeper as Duplantis finally gets the ball away.
Yeah, Bennett had a shot right there.
And if Owens had managed to stick a foot there and challenge the ball, she might have had a shot. She also had Waldrop back there to try and get it too. That could have been disaster for Shaw, and that might have been the ball game.
Keep us organized back here. This game's not over.
You might hear Coach Robinson right there. Keep it organized. This game isn't over.
Bears still with the ball though. Pellstrom trying to get it down the field. Headed away by NGU. Owens again, flipping things over. That's Denneberg. Denneberg looking down the field.
Get up, Alex.
Bennett. And number 11, Previtt as well. Ooh, Owens coming up with the challenge, trying to intercept it and get it away from Navarrete. Navarrete slips. Pellstrom comes up to fill the void left, and it will go out of bounds. Lady Crusader throw in. North Greenville trying to run out the clock on the attack.
If you have a lead, that's how you want to do it.
Shot into the box, pick up Pagliaro. No such luck as Duplantis comes up to save that one.
Now Shaw's only got 2.5 minutes. They've thrown in several new attackers, new forwards and midfielders, and they really need to test Alexis Kent in the goal if they really want any shot to try and tie this game.
Ball's out of bounds. It will have a throw in for Shaw. 2 minutes. Ball just now reaching midfield for the Bears, and now Pagliaro trying to intercept. No such luck. The Bears continue to move things forward. Now Tori Owens gets a foot in there.
Stepping into a passing lane again.
Oh, the referee getting out of the way of that one. Pass chipped up, deflected, back into the box for North Greenville and sent away. And it will go out of bounds, and the Bears will have a throw-in.
So 90 seconds right here to get this done. Last minute sub coming in, number 9.
Shania Mendes coming on for number 10, Mendoza. Denenberg with a foot to it, gets it to Owens. Owens will now pressure down the field to go to Previtt. Previtt trying to turn and work things upfield. Feeds it to Denenberg. Denenberg tracks it down. And with the final 60 seconds on the board, to the left side, Owens deflected and offside. Or no, that was Bennett. Bennett getting called offside.
Now Shaw's going to have to play quick.
And it goes right to North Greenville off the kick. Now to the right side for number 17. Shot up and stopped as it's out of bounds off the keeper.
Good job.
And Waldrop wanting a corner kick, and I think she should get it.
And she got it right there. Duplantis right there made the mistake of catching the ball and walking right out of bounds with it.
Bobbled it, couldn't rein it in, so North Greenville with a corner kick, 20 seconds to go. Shot in, here it comes, and Pagliaro got to it, and now it will go out of bounds. And a goal kick coming up for Duplantis as we are under 5 seconds to go. And it looks like North Greenville will be able to hang on to it. And that's going to do it. So North Greenville wins this non-conference matchup against the Shaw University Bears by a score of 1-0. Defense standing tall for both teams, but North Greenville finally able to get one past Duplantis back there. Whale of a game for her, coming up with 13 saves against North Greenville, as North Greenville swung away, fired in 22 shots, 14 of those on goal, and 5 corner kicks, 5 fouls against North Greenville, and 1 offside call as well. Shaw only 2 shots, 1 of those on goal. That's Schober's only save. No corners for the Bears, 7 fouls against the Bears, and an offside call as well. Eric, just to tell you how good this North Greenville squad was today. Ariana Perry with a shot, Pagliaro with 3, Previtt 4, Ashton Robinson 2, Michaela Gleed had 1, Tori Owens had 2, Carly Denenberg with the goal that eventually decided things. Denenberg 1 goal on 7 shots for her, and Brittany Waldrop finished out the shot attempts with 2. So now it's time to name our Mozo Greer Player of the Game, and I've got a pretty good idea. Let's see what you think, Alan.
I'm going to guess you're going to suggest number 15, Carly Denenberg.
I like Denenberg. The way she had good offensive presence today, feeding it through to her teammates, 1 goal on 7 shots. North Greenville keeping an eye on her, try and move her forward.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of picking players of the game in soccer. It's a little easier.
Yeah. So that's your Mozo Greer Player of the Game, number 15, Carly Denenberg, with the lone goal of the match as North Greenville takes down Shaw. They will hit the road for a conference matchup against Mount Olive on Saturday, October 7th. And next up for us, we'll have tomorrow off. We'll be back over at Hayes Gymnasium to bring you women's volleyball action, as it will kick off a 4-game stretch, as we have a Friday night matchup against Erskine and then a triple header for you on Saturday.
Tri-match.
Women's volleyball against Emmanuel. That's a conference matchup. And then Emmanuel and Virginia Wise will play each other, and North Greenville will finish out with a non-conference game against Virginia Wise. So 4 volleyball games over 2 days, plenty of action right here. And we certainly hope if you can't join us here on campus over at the gymnasium for those matches, we'll be right here on the North Greenville Sports Network. So for myself, Grace Sullivan, for Alan Ellis, for Alan Cahaley, this has been the North Greenville Sports Network.